Do not let anyone climb here.
Peek the bug, peek the bug. Bug's cracked.
Chill. Yeah, just bubble. We burn their bubble. We're fine.
Popping about.
Yeah, me too.
Team on our left might swing. We have to watch that.
No, they can't. We're too high on them. Then they're in shambles. These guys in below us are gonna get farmed. All we gotta do is walk in late here, okay?
Give me cracked. I'm low.
Chill. Don't peek over. There's a team sitting in a train car cell here that can kill you. We just need to...
Shit on them! One shot. I killed their Gibby. Just relax. They have no Gibby below us no matter what.
I'm chilling.
The guy in the train car is one. Got a knock. Falcon's one.
Falcon's 60.
Falcon's 1 HP.
Yeah. Look left. Sweet, turn around.
I killed two below.
Okay. They can't reach.
Come all blow.
Nice. We need to look at this team north. We need to look
at this. I only have a shotgun. Get close. Holding this. Get on the rock.
There's a Valkyrie. I'm climbing on the rock. Crack them.
Push us.
Give me. Chill.
Cross the corner.
Kill him. Nice. Get a swap. You can res him. You can honestly res him.
Okay.
He's dead.
3 teams. Get a bubble in front of us, Rocker. Bubble.
It's not Christmas unless you're NRG. They are absolutely dominating from the high ground, and it's so important they keep that. You can see they're keeping all the teams off the high ground. If they can keep that, then they surely have to be the favorites to win here.
Absolutely. That listen-in was pristine, and NRG finds themselves with high ground. They hold on to it. They maintain, and they've played this late game near perfect. This is textbook Apex Legends. Take note for NRG as they connect for one, maintain high ground, find one of the squads. Now it's just easy pickings. It's hunting season, baby. NRG looking for the last rat, looking for the last KP, and they're going to find it. NRG with a near perfect game number 1.
Now that is what I call map control.
What a collection of teams we have alive in our final moments here. Noble, they're just playing the outside of this bridge, and if they can go undetected for a few moments here, they might be able to jump up late and really cause some problems. G2, they're going to be in a similar position, but they're going to be one of those teams that's going to be moving first here. This is going to be a tough move now as G2 do make that move. The portal comes in. We have G2, we have Spacestation, and we have NRG, all neighbors at the moment, but nobody wants to look over the fence because there's a naughty looking dog who wants to bite.
That's why you have to have such a strong, confident Wraith on your team. Gentrifying finds the right spot for the portal. There's not much place to go here, Mark. You can see this is literally the best spot to be playing right now. Designful overextends again just a little bit. Bubble's gonna get used. That could mean a full send over towards the side, but they don't want to risk it. There's going to be a gold bag in hand still, and they're looking for more ammo, more resources. They're running low on basically everything. And now that they know the other team's not going to push towards the other side of this wall, this is much safer for them to move forward. Another big move from Gentrify.
Amazing stuff from G2, but you have to say they were helped out in that situation with the knock being in the vicinity of 2 people, or 2 teams, I should say. You didn't want to push, however, now the bubble is going to come in. Space Station Gaming are forced to move, and even though they pick up the kills here, G2, you have to wonder, is that the signal for NRG to move in? Are NRG going to try and take advantage as we're down to 3 now? CLG moving in as well, and NRG with just 2 players alive, but they have the height here.
They've been waiting for all the action to unfold. Gentrify is going to go down. CLG really helping out NRG basically at this point, as now NRG is finally going to make their play. They're looking for back-to-back, Mark. They may find it.
Rocker picks up 1, and NRG might go back-to-back here. It's a 2v1, and NRG, the 2-time here, back-to-back wins for NRG, and they played that one once again to perfection.
We still have some cues going the way. Oh, that's a lovely Kraber shot, and that's going to slow down the push again as we can see them. It looks like they're trying to round the hill as they know their cover will soon be gone. And FURIA will try to control that space with all the grenades in the world.
We don't see a whole lot of Fuse in competitive Apex, but look at the impact, right? We saw NRG get pressured by the Knucklebuster earlier, and now it's happening again. Hackalo putting in work with Fuse. Meanwhile, on board now with Zera. And of course, back to Space Station when we have a sec. Space Station very low in ammo. Not a whole lot of heavy ammo as they were splitting. They're kind of desperate, so it's not a great situation for Space Station Gaming. I got to say, advantage FURIA because the zone's pulling to them as well.
Yeah, that Fuse Q, man. Give him the gold helmet if there is one, because that's going to cause so many problems. It's going to shred so many shields, and it just slows down any intended push. And when the ring starts to move as well, that can make things very, very awkward if you've got low cover. There are still grenades, still ARC stars going in that direction. That is the worst place to be, I feel like, right now. All kinds of harassment. Better file a report to the police.
Yeah, that's right. We've seen the Ring of Fire and Knucklebuster come through for Hackalo, and the impact it's made. 4 squads still remain in this one. It is a standoff. But again, look at the top left of your screen. You'll see the Ring is going to be pulling up to that choke point exactly where Furia is, I believe. So kudos to NRG for predicting the right end game. Unfortunately, couldn't hold on as Furia knocked them off their throne. But SSG is going to decide to play low ground here. They're going to slowly inch their way in. Furia on the high ground. ESA alive, and one other team as well. Not sure who it is, and if it's a rat.
And that queue is also information just to see if anybody's in that area. If you don't have a scan, you can use the queue as a scan if the area is small enough. And we see people running for dear life, trying to push through the dome now. And Furia will have a dome up as well, trying to shoot the traps before they can get. And the queue again, is this going to stop? You can't even leave the dome unless you want to get queued. Up close now to shotgun. Spacestation trying to do what they can. The Rampage coming through, and off they go. Esports Arena alive for the time being, but Furia are abusing from the high ground, dropping down though to capitalize on the situation and clean up the mess downstairs, bleaching the floor. But who's going to take the final kill? 2 of Furia still up, and now it's just down to Tech, and Furia will of course be the champion, dropping down from the high ground, abusing position and taking the W.
And now we're down to 4 squads. G2 holding this fence, and they might be in a position here to maybe third party this battle, unless they get focused as they try to move in. Once again, that bubble is going to be vital in this endgame.
G2 specializes in these small skirmishes. We've seen these teams in the end zones before. Spacestation Gaming, G2, XSET, 100 Thieves, all amazing teams. Basically in great position right here. I mean, it could be anyone's game. Everyone is full. Everyone has the loadout that they want to. Yes, Spain's running a little low on ammo, but this is the last zone. It shouldn't matter. You can see Designful is also popping some ult excels. 124 from Gentrifying. Look at this little head glitch that he has, Mark.
Gentrifying looking like something out of Star Wars with those shots coming in from the L-Star. Almost managed to get that knock. Now there's a team up on the roof. So G2 trying to focus them, and Spacestation just trying to buy as much time as they can before they have to make their move. The missile swarm's going to slow that down ever so slightly, but it doesn't do any damage. So they're going to be in a position to maybe make a late push here, but the bubble is going to be their only form of cover. They have to hope that someone else engages here so that they can make some sort of play towards this building, but it doesn't look easy for them to do so.
The bubble play was on point. You can see trying to avoid the Nox gas grenade is Gentrifying. He's also taking some off angles. Double knock right there with just a small little burst. That's 100 Thieves going down. Still 3 squads remaining. You can see exactly what G2's plan is. Spacestation Gaming on over towards the side, but Spacestation Gaming somehow has been remaining low-key throughout all of this.
So good from Spacestation. So much discipline being shown for them, and a chance for them to really make things count. However, Han Solo's around the corner. Call him Gentrifying, call him what you want, because he is melting Spacestation as they try and peek around that corner. The problem is that gives the signal for XSET now to push. Gentrifying goes down. Resulta last alive for his squad. He'll pick up 1, but can he hold off Spacestation Gaming, who are low HP now? Frex moving in with that alternator. It looks like it's a 1v1v1 maybe inside of these bubbles. Frex will fall, and XSET will clutch up.
That is how you play an end circle from all of the angles, from all of the teams.
We have our Apex champions.
Meanwhile, Renegades find themselves down 1. Pow Pow currently out, but getting revived. SSG in a great opportunity here to jump from 4th place, potentially into the top 2.
A nice crack as he's going to push behind it though, as there is an L-Star just around the corner, but no problem for Frex, who does even more. Cracking now, drops into Nyla here if he needs them, and they will push as he bats up. Surely this team is not going to last long.
Frex on roller, baby. He connects and absolutely beams. That's the controller impact, and the switch from mouse and keyboard to controller for Frex months ago pays dividends. They find a full squad right on RNG, and now 6 squads remain.
Spacestation, Unlucky, Ghost Gaming, Premier, 100 Thieves and Bad Boys are what remains. Spacestation going deep again. 100 Thieves deep here as well, but that ring is going to force them forward into the open, into the defensive bombardment, and their shields are going to get utterly ruined. But can they follow up on that? You can see Spacestation, they've still got a corner for the time being as that ring continues to close. 100 Thieves falling to the floor. Couldn't they've been lost now as the scout is tapping for drops?
And that was such a clutch defensive bombardment who absolutely ripped into 100 Thieves, and now 4 squads remain. It's Premier with the high ground. Nice flank coming through from Ronnie, but he's going to get taken out by Spacestation from afar. Ghost Gaming. Spacestation find themselves in a skirmish. Nice shot coming through with the Mastiff, and we got 2 squads left.
And they are closing on them. Their shields are more than reasonable at present. They're in a good position, and indeed these shotguns are coming out. The dome will protect. Denial is down, but Drops and Frex is still good in the hood. And that is a drill from the Vault. Quick reload in. Not many bullets left though. That wingman better be ready to finish off. Frex is the last man now. It has to be the wingman. He's the only man standing for the squad. He's close. He's cracking. But Ghost Gaming will finish him off, and they'll take game 5.
Ghost Gaming with a massive game number 5, and boy did they perform.
And this has been such an impressive game here from Gentrifying and from G2 from the position that they found themselves in. And I wonder if he's going to go for a kidnap here. Can he catch some prey? No, but he'll crack someone. Resulta will pick up a kill as well. And somehow G2, as a 2, are looking dominant in this endgame.
They can use this portal at the very last second to get right over towards there. But not only that, there's a box if they want to go for a quick little swap. Yes, it's on the controller, but what a job so far from G2. Gentrifying saying, hey, I'm not going to use that portal. We're going to continue to put it up over towards this wall, which I think is the right play. They can still try to distract the rest of this lobby and push them into each other. But there goes the full send. The shots are there, and the rain finally ends. It's the Neanderthals putting an end to G2's run.
They've been like Neanderthals as well. Very impressive from them to realize the situation. 2 squads remaining, and it's looking like Neanderthals might take this one home. Defensive bombardment comes in. Exile is forced to jump into the void for just a few seconds. But the last players from Noble surely can't survive for too long. Lucas is taken down. The armor swap is there as well. Gibby slides out. He's going to meet his Mastiff. He's going to meet an end surely here. And Neanderthals will close out the final game of the day with the win.
5 squads left, but we know 2 of those squads are pretty weak. A team that's not weak, however, Complexity. They're getting kills in that kill feed. Monsoon gets one more. Torrent, I think, have just lost RKN and Hill, so this really has not gone too well for Torrent. Unfortunately, the eggshells were good, but not good enough.
This has been such a strong performance from Complexity, and just look across the board at the moment. We know that there's not too many people alive inside of this zone, but 3 of them have the name Complexity before them. Monsoon, Shiny, and Reptar moving forward. Xenox on his own here, but you can see there's one other team still inside of this zone, but it looks like a tough position for them to play as Complexity are looking hungry for more KP.
Yeah, it's CLX, and they've just lost one as well. Xenox falls, and at least it was a bit of KP for CLX, but you'd imagine that Complexity should easily wipe the floor with them here. It's a 3 versus 2, and it's inevitable at this point.
Monsoon just making sure that he keeps eyes where he needs to. Moving forward now, just playing this one perfectly. They might not have all of the information that we have from just overlooking all of these fights that have been going on. So for Complexity, it's a case of just making sure they make no mistakes. And one of those mistakes, 8 missing shots. And that's what Monsoon is doing as Complexity will close out game 1 as your champions.
Okay, I'm just going to have to fight this team in front.
Yeah, you're good, man. Might be able to Valkyrie here, Rep. By yourself.
Facts.
No, I'm dead.
It's just insane how comfortable Complexity is being uncomfortable. One of the most uncomfortable positions here is Monsoon. Should be getting taken out momentarily, but you always say should, and you never know what this guy can pull off. Reptar gets knocked again. It looks like Complexity will be out here momentarily. Monsoon with the shield swap doing everything he possibly can. Can he go insane? No, he gets taken out to the hands of Lou, who's nearby. We have Oxygen. We have Sentinels. We still have Sign Us Please, who's been looking near perfect so far.
Yeah, that was really funny to watch. Also, Monsoon just dance around his own Cosmic Barrels. And Sentinels have the Kraber in their hand, and they are also peeking. The dome is the only thing stopping Suno from taking that shot. Now that it's gone down, he gets the crack. 123. 3 more shots left in the Kraber.
This is an insane finish. The angles and how stacked and close each team is, each player just a hair, a centimeter away of being within line of sight, and Sentinels just gets to watch it all from the scope of their Kraber. What an end game this will be. Let's jump into a listening with Sentinels and hear their comms.
He went above us. Okay, I'm bubbling on the right side of here.
Give me 120.
Okay.
Above us.
He's dropping in our bubble. Dropping in our bubble.
Give me that.
Crack, keep going. Crack 2. Nice. Nice. We got second. We got second.
And there you have it. Knights will be your champions.
So that L-Star is still ripping through shields. And before the patch comes in and the new season starts, maybe they should have renamed it to the Death Star, because it does feel like something out of Star Wars still. And the amount of damage that it does done, it's almost a planet destroyer. But here's another example of it. Synced up on this high ground, shooting through the little cracks in that bridge. Signers, please. Trying to creep their way forward and just take advantage of any of these knocks that are going down. Finish off those downs, get the KP for yourself, and just clear out the entire side of the map. These two teams are going to have to fight. They're going to have to ape each other, and only one can survive. And if you can pick up a few shots into the back, then you can do some damage. Wicked with some good shots for the 301-2.
The main competition for Signers Please has to be Oxygen. They're down there waiting. Signers Please know they're there, but if any damage is done by the two teams who are forced down to Oxygen here, Signers Please should just be able to clean up everything after the damage has happened. But with the bubbles coming out, with the bombardment here as well, things have got more difficult.
I don't know if they're meant to drop here, but it seems to have worked out. Wicked picks up one. He's got the Mastiff in hand as well, but so much visual clutter in front of him. So difficult to survive as we now find ourselves down to 3, and it's Dubblyew who have held this high ground for so long, just looking down. They have both sides of this crevice just covered at the moment, and they should be in a great position to close this out. Scissors will pick up one. Phony moves in. Two players, remaining. The bubble goes down. It's just a bubble fight for the win here, and W will convert on that opportunity, take their advantages, and pick up that champion banner.
Complexity, not too bad of a position either. It's really just going to come down to who can frag out, who can outplay with these 4 squads remaining.
Monsoon actually was trying to bait right there. He had his shield crack. He backs off. He throws out the knock gas so that way they can't push in here. I love the suppressed fire from Ice Shining, putting in a lot of that pressure, but notice how they're not giving up this spot. They know that if they move in right here, Fallout, that they'll be exposing themselves to the squads off to their left.
Defensive bombardment down. I think they had the intel that the bubble was popped. No, the dome shield's going to come, but only a second too late. As they take damage, they'll be able to heal back up. So that's a wasted and a gone ultimate for Shiny. He decides to let her rip on Charlotte Phoenix, even though they had their bubble and their dome shield back. So nothing done yet. No squads eliminated, as we still have all 4 teams remaining. Charlotte Phoenix making the push up. Here comes the push up to high ground. As we see Complexity's eye shiny, wanting to get into the madness here. They're going to push up. Complexity is looking to finish out this lobby. Him and Monsoon both pushing wide left. You see them pushing up as aggressively as possible. Meanwhile, Scissors, W on top. It's going to be Charlotte Phoenix trying to grief them, pushing with ultimate aggression. One team is just below. It's going to be Bursty and Co. just hiding and surviving and letting every other team in this lobby fight right now. Meanwhile, Complexity has to back out. They have to retreat just a little bit to get their health back, and they're meanwhile taking out Scissors. Great job right there from Reptar, putting in absolute work and damage.
Complexity just trying to pull in right here. Those bubble too in this close range fight. This is so intense in this situation. What can you even do right here? Complexity always on top of the word rotations, and they're still claiming names. Look at the way they're playing this dome. Just one after the other and finishing things off with the melee, with the heirloom. You love to see a Complexity. What a beautiful game that was from start to finish.
We have our Apex champions.
Senior Service trying to hold them out up on this high ground, though. It might be a portal play coming in from Howell. Maybe it's going to be a desperate move across. We'll have to see how they play. However, Cloud9, oh, they're in the clouds right now, and it's not the clouds they want to be smelling. It's that naughty Nox gas, and that will be Zach Mazer who goes down. Davis Wave has also taken down Howell in that kill feed, so TSM now down to 1. Snipe Down still surviving. Still praying to the heavens that he can make it towards this end game, but if he can just hold on for a few seconds here, those two teams in the building, the damage might be done where he can survive. However, he's just going to tank a little bit of this Nox gas, pop that med kit to stay alive again, and not for the first time here. It's going to be perfect timing on this med kit coming in from Snow. Oh, it's not! He left it a few seconds too late. Snipe Down's going to want that one back. W now, all the action kicking off inside this building.
Snipe Down just second guessing himself there. He had already popped it, but he tried to time it better. Cloud9, they want to take down W here. They've got one knock and they want more, but maybe W can hold, which they will. Cloud9 get obliterated, and now W, the last remaining team against Senior Service, but Senior Service have everything here on
set. They have everything. If they throw this one away, they won't ever want to watch this game again. They move in. The beams come in, but no! Oh, it's a throw from Davis. All they had to do was wait for them to escape from that door. However, now it's going to be evened up on Noko. Noko manages to close out the game. I got a little bit worried there, Dan, for them. I got a little bit shaky. But Noko showing those senior, should I say, experience moments, holding on, hitting those Eva shots, and it will be Senior Service who gets the win.
Meanwhile, we have 4 squads remaining. TSM on low ground. Complexity above them on high ground. So it might come down to an insane drop finish from Complexity in this late game. But keep in mind, there's still 2 other teams. Actually, no, it's not Complexity that's on those tracks. It's another team. Complexity's nearby. So expect Complexity to fight that team on high ground. TSM to just wait and watch it all happen in the kill feed. And this third team, who's a little bit further away, I'm not sure. It's actually going to be Stomps and Sleepy Panda, Absolute Monarchy. Just going to hopefully let the third party happen.
See what they do right now, especially since half of this lobby right now is also on the high ground. Complexity having the pristine position on this high ground too, so they have line of sight of a lot of the action happening right underneath them. They don't want to give this up here. You can see the way the Monsoon is positioned. He hears the fight's going on. He wants to see if he can take one from right underneath one of these competitors.
Yeah, and TSM's going to knock 2. That's massive. So we have a 3-stacked finish. Complexity on high ground. We got teams on mid ground. We got TSM on low ground. It looks like TSM's going to wipe the squad completely here. Will they have a chance to reset, though? Because this could be a third-party opportunity, but no. Neither team wants to third-party that because then they are going to get third-partied. So wise decision to let TSM do their thing on the low ground here, and then we're going to have a reset. We're going to have a clean 3v3v3 to close this out.
Ooh, thinking here, I believe that's Absolute Monarchy. TSM and Complexity still here. See, Reptar just trying to get into a position. I like how they're not giving this up. They want to maintain this high ground. They don't want to drop. They don't want to give the opportunity for TSM to just have free range over shooting them in their line of sight.
Final round is closing. 50 seconds left in this game, and it's going to be Reptar absolutely beaming TSM on low. Is that the break of the ice to enter? No. TSM will heal back up. Another reset.
Ooh, they do get one down, though, on TSM. It's Snipe Down, Sleepy Panda. Probably allowing Complexity to just see all this action. Look at this. It's just a movie theater. You grab the popcorn. Complexity is sitting in the front row, and they're cleaning up.
Absolute carnage right now for Complexity. They are not missing. Easy peasy for them as they're going to clean up and secure their 3rd win of the day. But no, it's Hal still alive. Hal is still alive. He snuck away to high ground. He took out 1. Hal's left on the 1v2.
Oh my gosh, and he's Wraith too at the same time. He can just delay the inevitable. He can also just press Q. What is going on? I cannot believe what I'm seeing. This is the final game, and this is how you end it?
Genius finish from Hal. He's going to Wraith portal his way. It's going to be a heal off to finish. Hal enters a portal. The other team does not have a Wraith, and TSM wins. TSM wins. Are you kidding me?